Sound the alarm. Sound the alarm for all monsters around the world. Can you feel it? The vibration. In November 2025, the search engines of Google and YouTube were shaken by a single name, a star whose light was so brilliant that all eyes, all clicks, all searches were fixed solely on her. The world was looking for someone. The world was looking for an answer. And the answer is absolute dominance, a first-place position that didn't just win, but conquered. Who is she? She is the pearl that has regained its shine after the storm. She is the undeniable center of attention. Get ready, because today we are unpacking the data, facts, and phenomenal explosion achieved by BABYMONSTER's Ahyeon. Forget all the other charts, forget the temporary rankings. What we are discussing today is tangible proof of global curiosity. Proof that the world cannot stop thinking about her. From the shadows to the peak of the highest searches, this isn't just a typical comeback. This is a declaration. Ahyeon has officially reclaimed her throne. And in this discussion, we will delve into the moments of her victory, dissect the Google and YouTube worldwide data for November 2025, and of course, observe the netizen reactions that have been ecstatic for so long. So stick around until the end, because the story is extraordinary. For those who have been in the fandom for a long time, you know, Ahyeon's journey with BABYMONSTER is like a K-drama with plot twists that make your heart race to the point of tears. We knew her as YG's legendary trainee, the center who from the beginning had that it factor that made YG themselves say, she is special. A vocal power that feels like there's a dragon in her throat, sharp dance moves, and a stage presence that, well, resembles that of her famous senior cousins from Blackpink. You know what I mean. But then, silence. A period of hiatus that left the hearts of all monsters feeling completely scrambled. Questions everywhere. Where is Ahyeon? When is she coming back? It felt like waiting for the final episode of your favorite series, but the airing kept getting delayed. The K-pop world is fast, yet Ahyeon's name remained lingering in netizen conversations, in X's trending topics, becoming a subject of prayers and support. And then, boom. Her return was like an explosion of light in the darkness, like a superhero appearing just when the team is in crisis. It felt incredibly relieving, like finding the last missing piece of a puzzle. BABYMONSTER was finally complete again. But the challenge was immense. Could she catch up immediately? Did the public still remember? Was her magic still there? Well, November 2025 answered all those questions in the most epic way imaginable. November wasn't just the month she became active again. It was the month Ahyeon proved to the world, I didn't just come back. I am here to lead. All right, let's get into the data. It's time to look at the numbers that give you chills. First, from Google's global headquarters. In November 2025, when netizens from America to Indonesia, from Brazil to Korea opened Google and typed BABYMONSTER member, or Ahyeon, whose name appeared at the very top, the most searched. It was none other than Ahyeon, securing the global #1 position. Just imagine, in a group of 7 stellar members, each with earth-shattering talent and god-tier visuals, this one name managed to attract the largest share of searches. What does that mean? It means the public is extremely curious about her. They want to know Ahyeon's updates, want to see her latest performances, want to know about her styling, and maybe even want to know her skincare routine. That Google #1 is not just a number. It is proof of insanely high public interest. But wait, the story isn't over. Because Ahyeon isn't just good at grabbing attention on Google, she also reigned over YouTube. Check this. On the world's largest video platform, Ahyeon managed to sweep both the #1 and the #3 spots in trending searches related to BABYMONSTER. Do you know what that means? It means people weren't just searching for her name, they were also clicking and watching content about her. They were willing to spend hours watching her fan cams, performances, interviews, or analysis videos about Ahyeon. Her engagement is super high. This is the perfect combination. Curiosity, Google number 1, plus engagement, YT number 1 and 2, equals total trend domination. Ahyeon isn't just trending, she is the trend itself for November. Now look at her incredible teammates. Asa, who is always a topic of conversation for her killer rap and cool beauty visuals, is at Google number 2 and YT number 1 for other categories. Impressive. Rami, the golden vocalist, along with the all-rounder Maknae Chiquita, are holding strong at Google number 3 and number 4, with solid YT rankings too. Ruka, the leader and main dancer, along with Paritha with her angelic vocals, and Rora, the mood maker, they are all filling the charts solidly. But the highest peak position, the number 1 on the world's largest search engine, is held by Ahyeon. This isn't about diminishing the others. This is about showing just how phenomenal Ahyeon's comeback has been. It's like a basketball team with twin star players, but one of them just recovered from an injury and immediately scored a triple-double in their first game back. The impact is real. Now, you must be thinking, why did Ahyeon blow up so much? Let's analyze.
First, the triumphant return factor. The story of returning after a struggle always creates an emotional connection with people. Ahyeon is a symbol of resilience and hope. People are curious. How is she now? Is she still the same? Is she stronger? That curiosity is the fuel for the searches. Second, the unmatched all-rounder aura. Ahyeon is that rare complete package. Just look. Her vocals, stable, emotional, with a distinctive color. Her dance, precise, energetic, on par with a main dancer. Her stage presence, from the moment she steps on stage, eyes are drawn to her. She has a natural center aura. In an industry where specialization is important, having an idol who excels in many areas is like finding a treasure. Third, the visual and style transformation. Since her return, Ahyeon's appearance has constantly been a topic of conversation. Her hairstyles, outfits, makeup, everything is on point and versatile. She can pull off girl crush, elegant, and cute concepts. Netizens on X create long threads analyzing her fashion and beauty. All of that drives traffic. Fourth, the power of what if. During her hiatus, there was so much speculation and anticipation. What if Ahyeon had been part of the debut? What if she sang this part? Now, all those questions are being answered, and people are excited to see the realization of all that expectation. In essence, Ahyeon isn't just an idol who returned. She is the perfect narrative: struggle, talent, appearance, and victory. And the world is really loving that narrative right now. What about the reactions from monsters and netizens? They were hysterical. Social media was instantly flooded. X timelines became an ocean of congratulations. Some tweeted, "Ahyeon Google #1, I told you, the people's princess is back on top." Others made memes of Ahyeon with a crown and the text, "Queen of Search Engines." YouTube vocal analysts made videos titled, "How Ahyeon's Return Elevated BABYMONSTER's Sound." Most heartwarming is seeing how the other BABYMONSTER members also celebrate this. They must be incredibly proud of their friend who successfully navigated a difficult time and is now shining brightly. This proves that support from the fandom and solid group chemistry is the foundation that allows each member to soar. So, what are the implications of this monumental achievement? This is a strong signal to YG Entertainment and the wider industry. It is proof that the investment and faith in Ahyeon were 100% the right decisions. This also serves as huge capital for BABYMONSTER's next comeback. Just imagine the hype. All eyes will be focused, not just on the group, but particularly on the center, who just demonstrated her global pulling power. So, the conclusion? November 2025 is the month where the Ahyeon legend was rewritten. From a hiatus full of question marks to becoming #1 on Google and YouTube globally. This is a victory for Ahyeon,
for Baby Monster, and of course, for all of us, monsters, who faithfully waited and supported. But this story isn't over. This is just the opening chapter of Ahyeon's new era. What do you think is the next step that will make Ahyeon explode even further? A solo project? Perhaps a duet with a senior? Or do you want to see her explore a specific concept? Tell me everything in the comment section below. I really want to read your opinions. Also, if you were moved and proud of Ahyeon's achievement, please give this discussion a thumbs up as a show of support. Share it with other monsters who might not have heard this great news yet. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because on this channel, we will always bring you the hottest stories, sharp analysis, and all the exciting things from the K-pop world. See you in the next discussion. Bye, monsters! Ahyeon, you did that!